multimedia journalist with the Telegram. I'm here at the 30th Annual Oak Hill Festival of Flags, where we're bringing you a recap from this year's festival. We were down here, myself, 3 of the 4 days to bring you the sights and sounds of this year's festival. We talked to some few folks, asked them what their favorite memory was from the Festival of Flags, and we have that all wrapped up in a nice little package for you guys here to watch. So hope you guys enjoy. The village of Oak Hill came to life over the Memorial Day weekend as the Oak Hill Festival of Flags celebrated 3 decades. Since its inception in 1992, the Festival of Flags has become a true homecoming event that attracts alumni and former residents alike. The festival charges no admission and has brought first-class entertainment to the community for 30 years now. This year's festival felt bigger and better because of the generosity of Atomic Credit Union. The bank was able to allow the festival to use an adjacent lot next to the bank, which allowed for the festival committee to have the ride company spread out the rides and games, which allowed for the 30th celebration to feel bigger and better. The 30th Annual Oak Hill Festival of Flags got underway on Friday, May 26, 2023, with official opening ceremonies taking place at 5:30 p.m. on the main stage. Here is the national anthem sung by Rick Knoll.
And the home of the brave.
Also during the opening ceremonies, a special presentation was held. Jennifer Hughes, who is a member of the Oak Hill Festival of Flags Committee, presented longtime committee member Joyce McClurg, who retired this year, a special plaque thanking her for her time and dedication. McClurg had been a member of the Festival of Flag Committee for around 20 years. Current and former Festival of Flag Committee members took turns ringing Jackson County's Ohio Bicentennial Bell. Each member rang the bell until they reached a count of 30 to mark the special anniversary year.
And 30! And one to grow on. Well, they're really excited. And now the Oak Hill Festival of Flags Committee proclaim that the 30th Annual Festival of Flags is open.
Following the official opening ceremonies on Friday, a 30th anniversary festival party was held with free cupcakes and prizes, which also included free American flags for the first 30 people who stepped forward. All that was sponsored by Mark Porter Ford Auto Group. On the second day of the festival, which was Saturday, May 27th, 2023, the Telegram took time to walk around and talk to some different individuals to find out what their favorite Festival of Flag memory was. Here's those responses.
My favorite Festival of Flags memory is the first time I saw Dwight Eisenhower, an Elvis tribute artist, at the Oak Hill Festival of Flags. I had never seen an Elvis impersonator before. I thought it was a joke. I couldn't believe it. And then he began to sing, and I thought he was singing karaoke. Little did we know how talented he is. He's a 5-time world champion to this day. I'm very good friends with him at this time, and he's been at the festival several times. He is one of the biggest entertainers to bring in as much people to the festival in the 30 years of the festival.
Hi there. My favorite memory of the festival is my first year as the school resource officer at the elementary school, when I worked with businesses and just residents of the village, and we was able to provide every student at the elementary for the last 4 years with a personal ride pass to come here. If it wasn't for the businesses and the individuals, it can be a hardship with the family to bring, if they have 3 or 4 siblings, to come to ride and enjoy the day. But to see the smiles on the kids' faces, that's my best memory of the festival.
My favorite festival memory is when I was on the court for 2 years straight, traveling around and spreading the good word about our village here. I love to be able to represent Oak Hill.
My favorite festival flags memory is one of the rides where all the queens from the festival went on, and then we were going on it for like maybe 10 times, and the ride full on broke on us.
My favorite Festival of Flags memory is just the parade every year. It's just awesome to see your friends and, you know, watch everybody driving through. It's just a really great time in Oak Hill, so we love it.
Okay, I have more than one favorite Festival of Flags memory. One is the performance of the Eagles cover band, Seven Bridges. I loved them. I thought they were really wonderful. And another one was back in 2003, we had the Ohio Bicentennial celebration that year. And in addition to serving on the committee, I was part of a choir that performed at that festival. And we got recognition from the governor and our state representative, and it was really a great event. And we were happy to celebrate the 200th birthday of the state of Ohio at the festival.
One attraction at this year's festival that many people seem to enjoy was a booth set up, and at that booth was the OSU superfan Buckeye Guy. The Telegram got the opportunity to talk with him as well.
Hey folks, how you doing? It's Buckeye Guy right down here at the Festival of Flags. It don't get no bigger than this, folks. I'm telling you, it's all good down here. It gives you a homey feel, a family feel right down here in Oak Hill Festival of Flags. Man, Buckeye Guy, I'm telling you, glad to be here. It's my first time and hope it's not my last. Thank you, OH.
You're flying high above the ground.
On Saturday evening, the opening act was Damon Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell was actually a part of the headlining act's band. That band for the opening act was Adam Calvert. Mr. Calvert is an Ohio native singer, songwriter, and those in attendance on Saturday evening really enjoyed his performance. The third day of the festival was Sunday, May 28th, 2023. One of the big highlights of Sunday is always the Grand Parade. This year was the first year in many that the parade was announced as the units passed by the festival grounds. There were close to 100 units in the 30th Annual Oak Hill Festival of Flags Grand Parade. Among those were brothers Steve and Jerry Boggs of Oak Hill. The brothers own and operate Boggs Pest Control along with family. They were the Festival of Flags Parade Grand Marshals this year. The brothers' father had started the business in 1972. Following the parade on the main stage was the crowning of the 2023 Oak Hill Festival of Flags royalty.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is our contestants for our 2023 course.
Shown are members of the newly crowned 2023 Oak Hill Festival of Flags. From the left, Miss Festival of Flags Bailey Antonera, Teen Miss Festival of Flags Emma Figgins, Junior Miss Festival of Flags Trinity Fulkerson, and Little Miss Festival of Flags Hayden Zener. The 30th edition of the Oak Hill Festival of Flags came to a close on Memorial Day, which was Monday, May 29th, 2023, with a number of activities for people to enjoy throughout the day. The festival came to its ultimate close at 4 p.m. that afternoon.